Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of ours, you guys are the real MVP. So lovelies, I came across this video right for you, and I thought to share with you guys where Orange Man has actually ordered the deportation of the pro-Palestinian people that actually protested during the course of the Free Palestine. This got a lot of people reacting, and I was able to put up some of those stitches. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as the stitches that I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So guys, why not just, leave your thoughts and let's dive into it.
If you're an international student in the United States, your university could be forced to reporting you to the government for expressing certain political viewpoints. Trump signed an executive order this week asking universities to monitor and report the activities of international students and faculty. He's specifically asking institutions to scrutinize their students and faculty under an immigration law that's designed for espionage, sabotage, overthrowing the U.S. government by force, or unlawful activity. Now, his executive order is framed as a measure to combat anti-Semitism, but it specifically targets students and faculty who have expressed pro-Palestinian sentiment or who have participated in campus demonstrations supporting Palestinian rights. So what does this all actually mean? Well, there's a huge risk of misapplication here. Peaceful protests and demonstrations could now be mischaracterized as unlawful activity or even opposition to the U.S. government. Political opinions could be flagged as national security threats. And student activism could be weaponized to justify visa revocation as well as deportation. So if you've attended a protest, posted online, or engaged in any sort of activism related to Palestinian rights since October 7th, 2023, does this executive order apply to you? And the answer is possibly. It orders federal agencies to review civil complaints that were filed as of October 7th, 2023 and forward, meaning past activism could be flagged as a deportation risk. It also puts pressure on universities to report student activities even if those activities occurred in the past. It could also lead to visa revocation for previous actions that were protected free speech. Now, this executive order has many legal flaws and will most likely be taken up in court. There's clearly a First Amendment violation of free speech here, as the U.S. Constitution protects free speech, including for non-citizens who are inside the United States. It also targets a specific political opinion. So targeting pro-Palestinian activism constitutes unconstitutional viewpoint discrimination. There's also a clear Fifth Amendment due process violation. Students can't be deported without a fair hearing. This order lacks legal standards and doesn't provide clear process. Also, the law that he's asking universities to look at when monitoring and reporting student activities was never meant for peaceful protests. This law applies to espionage and sabotage and terrorism, not students criticizing U.S. policy. So bottom line, the order will face lawsuits and courts will likely not uphold it. But unfortunately, there is an immediate impact of potential self-censorship of students and faculty. Now, it's important to know your rights in this situation, so here's how you can protect yourself. First, you need to know that speech is protected, but you also want to be aware of surveillance. Universities cannot legally deport you, but they can monitor what you're doing, as well as report you. So you want to be smart, especially with what you post online and what you do and say at protests. You want to assume that social media is being monitored at all times, so use privacy settings and avoid sharing too much personal information online. You should also do whatever you can to protect your immigration status. Keep copies of all your visa documents with you as well as proof of your status. And if you're close to graduating, consider adjustment of status or changing status to another visa type, as this executive order specifically targets foreign students and faculty. Now, if you're targeted, it's really important to seek legal help immediately. Contact an immigration lawyer immediately if there's a threat to your visa or if there's a deportation threat. Also, there are a lot of groups like the ACLU, for example, who can help. Also, now is the time to organize and build support networks. Universities have a responsibility to protect students, so public pressure matters. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments and follow us for more immigration news and information.
I don't know what it is, but a lot of leftists are proving to me that they're less than fat. So a recent Trump basically said that he will cancel the student visas of all pro-Palestinian protesters that got arrested. Now, he said he would do this during the campaign trail, so I don't understand why a lot of you leftists are pretending that this is breaking news.
He sure did. He said it more than once out on the campaign trail. The people who were a part of his campaign team said it, and they said it more than once.
Let me show you what Donald Trump actually said.
When I'm president, we will not allow our colleges to be taken over by violent radicals. And if you come here from another country and try to bring jihadism or anti-Americanism or anti-Semitism to our campuses, we will immediately deport you. You'll be out of that school.
You see, all of you leftists were so loud in yelling at Kamala Harris and yelling at black women who supported Kamala Harris. You didn't hear him when he said this on more than one occasion. And now here we are. He's the president of the United States, and he's moving forward to deport all of you pro-Palestinian protesters. And instead of trying to figure out what are your next steps to save your people, you're still yelling at black women and talking about Kamala. And all I've got to say is that elections have consequences.
Breaking news. Trump has now ordered the deportation of pro-Palestinian students here on visas who protested on college campuses. So if you protested and you went to jail for it, or currently still incarcerated for whatever reason for protesting, you're most likely getting deported. And yeah, which is odd because we just let out 1,500 criminals, but now we're deporting protesters who are protesting a war for the genocide of their country. But we just let out 1,500 motherfuckers who stormed the Capitol, beat officers with batons, tased men over multiple times, beat them with their own helmet. Yeah.
Donald Trump is like, nah, you can't protest for Palestine anymore. If you're over here on a student visa, he's sending you back home. So all those protesters that's locked up or got locked up for protesting and they over here on a student visa, 9 times out of 10, they're not being released back into the streets. They're being sent on a plane back home. And those people that's out there in the streets protesting now with flags from another country but want to stay in this country, I feel like that applies to y'all too. So be safe out there. If you're undocumented and if your status is questionable about staying in this country, you might be protesting or asking for a plane ticket back to your home country. If you get caught up, code word, I'm gonna help you out. The code word is Puerto Rico. Tell them that. Say, yo, I'm from Puerto Rico, son. I'm from Puerto Rico, Poppy. Send me back to Puerto Rico, Poppy. That's where I'm from.
Look, can y'all stop tagging me in this shit? I cannot help students, pro-Palestinian protesters, on losing their visas. They need to talk to Jill Stein. They need to talk to Maya Aoni. They need to talk to their leaders for help. I'm sorry that y'all asses about to get y'all shit revoked. Y'all should have talked to people that could vote and told them to vote for Harris. Because you already knew Trump was going to get y'all asses out of here by any means necessary. Especially if you are an immigrant. Especially if you on a visa. What did y'all think was going to happen when this man got in office? I thought he was going to let y'all slide? No. Benny's in his back pocket. Y'all need to call Jill Stein. Where the fuck is she? Where are these organizations that's supposed to be helping y'all out? Baby, my mouth ain't gonna be able to help you no more. I'm sorry that's about to happen to you, but that ain't my problem. If the people that you were fighting for would have voted properly, you would not be going through this. Actually, you'd be out there protesting harder because you could move Kamala. You can't move Trump. Y'all had it all backwards. And now the ones that are not even U.S. citizens are about to pay the price for Jill Stein and Maya Aoni and everybody else. But it's not my problem. I can't help you. Maya is the definition of young and dumb. Literally, the definition of young and dumb. Before Maya even started doing anything, Maya was shaking her ass on this app. Maya was showing off her body. Maya was lighting it up. Maya ain't give 2 shits about Palestine before she started going to school and actually trying to learn some shit about her culture. Honestly, I feel like Maya did this for a come up. Because if she was fighting for Palestine, she would have been fighting long before she was 22. Maya, please, you advocated so much for the hate of a black woman who had no power. You put the world and the fate of Palestinians on one woman. One woman that wasn't even the head of the office. Y'all do that to black women every time. You put everything on her. Now y'all talking about it's a time for unity. It's a time for all of us to get along. Fuck that. It is time for the blame game. She did it. It is time to blame you and your people for every damn thing. There is no unity. Because of you, protesters are now about to be sent back home. Their visas are going to be canceled. Because of you, your home is about to be turned into a resort. Because of you, we have a dictator and an oligarchy. I blame you, your people, Jill Stein, your mouth, your protesters, you going on fucking streams and podcasts trying to speak your truth, trying to hate on this woman so much. You got what you wanted. Don't hide anymore. Make those videos unprivate. Stop being a damn chicken. You spoke more about that black woman than you ever spoke about Trump. And that's because, and I quote, you'd rather see a white man destroy us than a black woman save us. And you're white passing anyway, so you can get away with anything anyway. You put our lives in danger here, and you screwed any chance of your people having safety there. I hope you feel the worst of yourself. I hope for the rest of your life this follows you. I hope you have no peace. I hope when you try to get a job, people remember who you are and what you did and what you helped cause. I will forever be that person to remind you how much of an effed up person you were and how much hate you had in your heart for black women and Kamala Harris, to the point where you would rather see Donald Trump in office than to see somebody that could actually save your people and ours. And I'm saying ours because you are an American. So everything that happens to the people getting deported, you get no fill up. You're going to be practicing and going for film. I hope you struggle with that shit too, bitch.
The situation in Congo is bad. The war between Congo and Rwanda is an all-time high. The people in the east of Congo are in a living hell, and yet not one video from these pro-Palestine content creators, not a single one of you is talking about it. Not a single video, not one. And y'all were coming out here saying, oh, we are in this together, we won't be free until we're all free. What happened to that? Women are getting acid, children are getting unalived. Over 1 million of people will be displaced if this situation is not regulated in the coming days. Listen, if you're a pro-Palestine content creator and you have the Congolese flag in your bio, I want you to take it out. I want you to take it out right now, because I don't want to see any one of you 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now coming out and making videos. Oh, things are bad in Congo. They are unaliving people over there. I don't want that fake love on my people. Y'all came on this app and attacked me because I said the truth, because I knew that y'all will never stand for us. And to all my Congolese people who defended these people when they were attacking me, where are they now? Are they saying anything about what's going on over there in Congo? I'm not going to say your names. Don't worry. I'm not going to say your names, but I know who you are and you know who you are. Y'all came out here attacking me. I got DMs. Where are these people now? Where are the people that you were defending? Are they even posting videos about what's going on over there in Congo? No. This is the moment to show love and support to the Congolese people. So if you're not going to say anything about what's going on over there in Congo, I want you to get the Congolese flag out of your bio. I want you to get the Congolese flag out of your username. And to the people who are already supporting, thank you for supporting. Much love to you. My heart goes out to you.
Seriously, lovelies, this is actually what happens when you leave the cause of a problem, or when you leave the actual problem to face. Then you begin to look for people to blame, like people that looks like me to blame. Like these pro-Palestinian people are going to face deportation, or because they decided to, stand out and speak out about what is happening, about the injustice that is happening in Pal. And now they are going to be deported. And this is exactly what the pro people actually wanted. Like seriously, there's this lady that's actually been going viral on a social platform. I think her name is, Mario. She was actually the head behind all of these things, all of the, controversy that is happening between power people, supporting black people and all of that. And now she is actually seeing the repercussion of her action. And all she does is to go all over, on her page and keep on ranting about, nobody should blame them. This is not their fault. She never liked even Orange Man. But you actually contributed with all of the things that is happening. She decided to turn her people, even the ones that understand and don't understand, to really turn them against, voting for Kamala. And now, look at where the Pal thing has brought everyone. So, you don't even have a right to protest anymore. You don't have the right to speak. You don't have the right, like, there's nothing like having a right to speak out your mind anymore. So if you protest or speak, you are going to be automatically deported to, the thing is that there is this video that actually went viral because of the pro-Palestinian people, and this particular pan-colored woman was like, if you're all out here protesting, about what is happening in PAL, why not go back to PAL and go join them? This was what a pan-colored woman said, during the course of the Palestinian something. And now it's as if what this pan-colored woman actually said is coming to reality. So if you open your mouth to actually advocate or protest, you are going to get deported. So you just have to, live with whatsoever that is happening. Nobody's coming to save you. Like, this is just what is given. This is just what is given. And this was something that was supposed to be handled if you guys actually, had your own people in mind. If you guys had the interest of your own people in mind. Not only are they going to arrest the proper people that actually, protested, they are also going to take away your land. The land that you are fighting for, running hell to scared for to fight for. That, it has always been about the land. Orange Man has promised that you guys are going to relocate down to Egypt. Like, you are going to leave the said land that you have been fighting for. He came as trying to, like, it's a means of helping you guys. So you guys are going to go somewhere in Egypt. Then when everything is cooled down, you guys might actually return to your land, or probably not even return to your land. I don't know if so many people have seen that. I don't know if so many people have seen the new update concerning the plan that Orange Man actually has for pro-power people. The same people that actually launched a campaign of abandon Harris. The same people that looks like me decided to focus more of their attention on leaving what is happening in Congo. I know the reason why I have to teach about Congo. Black people have actually been carrying everyone on their head. And these people will just keep on disappointing them. Like, I like the fact that black people are standing on business. They are minding their own business right now. Those of you people that refuse to listen to them, I hope you guys are just seeing, the result of your actions. I hope so. Like, the next 4 years, it is actually going to be a tough one. Like, everybody's just going to receive it left, right, and center. So that next time, if you have an opportunity to listen to people that look like me, you are going to do that with no question, with no being, judgmental. This was what people that look like me have seen pro to after the election, but nobody wants to listen to them. So if you see that someone is hurting or something is happening, or is happening somewhere, you dare not speak. You dare not protest. That is what is given. Because if you do, automatically you are being deported from where you're coming from. So you are rather going to go join them and experience whatsoever you're experiencing. So what does this tell you? Your voices are being cut and be shut up. Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. If you don't subscribe to this channel, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button. Please share this video, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one. Leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you are here to do that. Like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.